Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today is Wednesday, February 28th. I'm Jocelyn Perez. It's the last day of CTE month, so today we're dedicating our entire show to CTE programs here at Foothill. This is the first year that Foothill has offered an education class and definitely not the last. Reporter Jack Halovich tells us more.
As little kids, we all wanted to be a teacher at some point, and Foothill's newest career and technical education class, or CTE class, teaches you, well, just that. This 3-year program started this year and aims to teach the ins and outs of being a teacher and also covers many other job skills. Teacher Tammy Muniz told us what exactly the program covers.
This program covers everything from how people learn, what's going on in their brains, how they think, and then it also gives them information about the different roles in the school, from counselors to principal to teachers.
If learning to teach isn't your thing, Muniz explains how the class covers much more than just that.
Whether they want to be a teacher or not, there's a lot of skills that are applicable to any field into their lives that we learn in the teaching field. So they're going to learn public speaking skills. They're going to learn about teamwork, collaboration, not procrastinating.
This coming enrollment season, if you want to take a class with a focus on learning to teach, public speaking, and teamwork, consider signing up for Intro to Education. For more information, speak to your counselor or see teachers Adam Canefield and Tammy Muniz. For Madison Flick, I'm Jack Halovich, FSTNEWS.
Thanks, Jack. When the actors are on set and camera is rolling, all we see are the actors. But who are the people behind the scenes changing the lights and playing audio? Reporter Tristan Mang tells us more.
Thanks, guys. The show looks great and the actors are convincing, but who are the people we don't see on screen? That's where Foothill's theater tech class comes in. Junior Abigail Anderson told us more about theater tech and her favorite experiences.
You help build the sets for different shows. You get to paint and you get to learn how to use different tools.
Theater Tech is a class that teaches students everything they need to know about the tech side of theater, from building sets and props to controlling lights and audio. They learn it all. Theater teacher Gregory Gaskill gave us a little more on what Theater Tech is and what students can do with it.
If they want to go into the field, then I want to give them the training that they need to automatically start at a step up than the average person coming in.
For more information, see teacher Gregory Gaskill in the theater. Jocelyn, back to you.
Thanks, Tristan. We see the product of Photoshop everywhere, from billboards to magazines and even in the hands of students in the graphic design class here at Foothill. Reporter Madison Flick tells us more.
Graphic design is a 4-year CTE course, or a career and technical education class. Teacher Mark Lerma talks about what graphic design is all about.
The course covers learning 3 different pieces of software, all Adobe suite, Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop, and InDesign. We teach the students all of the skills needed to do wonderful creative designs.
Students create colorful masterpieces using programs like Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign. Some students even go out to help other teachers by designing the posters and papers they need to make learning fun and colorful. Senior Angel Dare shares his experience with the class.
Well, graphic design to me is really fun. I joined our freshman year, and over the years I kind of just gained more experience, like really enjoying it as I learned, I guess, as I went on.
Thanks, Madison. Now on over to reporter Jana Downing in the studio with a few changes coming to one of everybody's favorite CTE programs on campus. Thanks, Jocelyn. For the past 5 years, culinary has taught the basics of food preparation. But starting next year, the class is mixing up a little bit. Culinary is still available for those already in it, but for new students, it's now food and nutrition. Teacher Janet Huff explains the changes coming to the program.
Anyone coming into the foods program, it will be now Foods and Nutrition 1. Nutrition is more home type preparing meals, learning how to cook for yourself with, of course, nutrition in mind.
So even though the name of the class has changed, the 300 halls will still have the same smells you know and love. This has been Jana Downing, FST News.
Thanks, Jana. Clothes are a representation of who you are, and here at Foothill, fashion design takes their outfits to a whole new level by making their clothes themselves. Reporter Kaylee Goodwin tells us more.
Fashion is a fast-growing industry, and in the CTE class, they are learning to measure, cut, and sew their way into the future. Fashion design teacher Janet Huff told us the different aspects of fashion design and how it's a skill you can use even after high school.
Being unique, nobody else is going to have your design. You're learning that, like I said, the basic life skills so that you can repair clothing, because let's face it, it's getting cheap to buy it, but it's also very cheaply made, so there's a lot of repairs that need to be done.
In the class, students learn the basics of sewing and create projects that they can use in their lives. First-year student Dylan Prisby explained what they worked on this year.
So far, we've made a lot of things. We made like these boxer shorts. We've made little bags like Halloween hats. We've made pouches, and etc.
During the first year, they learn the basics of threading the needle, but for continuing students, they have the ability to create full outfits and enter into the Fashion Forward project. This year, juniors Ellie Davis and Rebecca Cargile have entered and are creating dresses to show off to the world. Janet Huff explained the competition.
They have to compete against other fashion students in the district, show their ability, and then they're chosen based off of that, and then they have to sketch out a costume and make that costume and then model it.
Thanks, Kaylee. This year, the category for the fashion show contest is movies, so grab your popcorn and support your Falcons as they show off their talents. The finished product of these designs are coming out sometime in April. That's all the news we have for you today. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and like us on Facebook at FST News. From all of us here at FST News to you, have a wonderful Wednesday.